Are wind farms really an environmentally friendly source of energy? I don't believe so. Last week, the Sunday Times had a long advertorial page by the ESB extolling the virtues of wind energy and wind farms. Last weekend, on the Donegal-Tyrone border, there was a huge bog slide where hundreds of thousands of tons of peat were washed into the Mourne Beg river, heavily polluting the river. Conifer trees were also washed down. Now, the Mourne Beg River is a stream that runs into the River Derg, which runs into the River Mourne, which is part of the Foyle system. It is a very precarious and precious salmon and trout fishery. I fished there myself during the summer. Have a look at some of this video of the bog being swept into the River Mourne Beg. Look at the damage that is done.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down South Mary Road. Although this wave is stringing us along, just know you're not alone. I'm gonna make this place my home.
An investigation is underway in County Leitrim into the cause of a bog slide at the site of a wind farm which was under construction near Drumkeeran. Fisheries officers say they're very concerned by the slide and have been moving fish to another river.
The peat began sliding at 4:30 yesterday afternoon, covering a road and channelling into a gorge down the mountainside. It came from the construction site of a 13-turbine wind farm being developed by Quilcha and Hibernian Wind Power, a subsidiary of the ESB. They built 3 dams to contain the bog slide and say no public or private water supply has been affected. But the Shannon Regional Fisheries Board is worried about fish in the Owen-Gar River, which flows into Lough Allen.
It is of great concern to us because a huge slice of bog is moving down this small river on Owen-Gar. We're not sure yet, but I would say that everything in that section, about 4 or 5 maybe kilometres of river, has been destroyed. It's very difficult for us to know at the moment. We've taken a lot of water samples.
But wind farms, they're extolled especially by the Green Party, as a source of sustainable and environmentally clean energy, but they're not. It takes a huge, even if you accept their premise about the harm of carbon and carbon dioxide, even if we accept that premise for the argument's sake, that it takes a huge amount of concrete and steel to put in these wind turbines. The blades themselves are made from fiberglass and epoxy resin. They're not recyclable. They must be, after their 20-year lifespan, they must be cut up and buried in the ground. Wind energy is very expensive. It's subsidised by the consumer. There's a state regulator which this year increased the levy on the cost of wind energy by 182%. It's going to cost each household €5.22 extra per month.
The perplexing spinning blades of Scregagh Wind Farm, Northern Ireland. The Scregagh Wind Farm is located near Fintona in County Tyrone on the Murphy Mountain. There are 8 wind turbines on site at the farm. So, when one of the turbines collapsed, people nearby were frightened by the failure. Furthermore, the winds were light that day, so no one was sure why the turbine collapsed. The blades spun out of control, though, and made such a loud sound that they could be heard up to 7 miles away.
The Irish Freedom Party believes that tidal energy, Ireland is an island, and that tidal energy and capturing the energy of the tides is a much better way forward to have a sustainable energy source in Ireland. We want a clean and green Ireland, want healthy food, clean air, pristine waters. We too want deer in the forest, mackerel in the sea, salmon at the falls. But wind energy and wind turbines and wind farms are not the way to bring about. My name is Herman Kelly. I'm president of the Irish Freedom Party. Gura Margatsa.